Day to day in IT. It's story time. Are you guys ready? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Zach with IT Career Questions, and today I'm telling you guys about when I screwed up. Everybody screws up. It's life. It happens to everybody, and you guys need to realize that. You aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. No matter who you work with, no matter how amazing and just, just super awesome people come across and how they might be the smartest person you think they are, everybody screws up at some point. Everybody makes a mistake. And even I do. Even being in IT, as long as I have, I make a mistake. I do. It happens. And it happens to everybody. Even if they've been in IT 30 years. They're going to make a mistake 30 years into it. It just happens. My mistake happened last week. Literally last week. It happened. And it wasn't a huge mistake. Okay, it was a huge mistake. It was. But it wasn't something that was entirely bad. It didn't necessarily break anything, but it was a mistake. And it affected every single computer in our environment. Yes, every single computer in our environment. So let me give you the story. The story is, one of our systems was having an issue, and people were calling and saying, hey, the system is having an issue, yada, yada, yada. So we were going to put out an alert. And this alert goes out to all of our computers. And we have a little system that does this. And, we write up a custom alert for this. And we have, different options for this. And, we write it up and say, this system is having an alert. We're aware of it. We contacted, the specifics, application vendor. They're aware of it. We're looking into it, yada, yada, yada. And we have a list of all the computers that we can send it to. And we can select that. And we have the amount of time that you can have this pop-up appear on all of these computer screens. And there's like an OK box, and you can have it set for how long it appears on the screen before it will disappear, or they can hit OK and it'll just go away. So they said, hey Zach, can you send this out to all the computers so everybody's aware that the entire information systems team is aware of the issue, and they don't need to keep calling us to make us aware of it, because we know, and we've made the appropriate phone calls so that we can look into it. Yeah, not a problem. We'll send out the notification to everybody so we stop getting phone calls. Not a problem. I've done this before, 100 times, right? Put in all the info, go through it, send out the notification, right? 15 seconds goes by. Little message is on the screen still. Okay. 30 seconds go by. That message is still on the screen. It's not going away. OK box is still there. Can't click it. You can't click OK to make it go away. And then people in our department say, hey, why isn't this box going away? And then we look, and here's where I screwed up. I didn't look at the time that was set on the notification box. It was set to 900 seconds or whatever it was. I think it was 900 seconds. So 15 minutes. So whatever, 15 minutes. This box was going to stay up, not go away. You cannot close out of it. The only thing you can do is kind of move it out of your way. So we literally got more phone calls about this box being in everybody's way than the issue with the application being slow. So I caused more of a problem with having this notification about the issue than the actual issue. So for 15 minutes, this stupid box was on everybody's computer screens. Everybody was calling, hey, what the heck is going on with this box? I can't get rid of it. You need to get rid of it. And I'm like, yeah, I can't. It's going to be 15 minutes. So it's phone call after phone call after phone call. Yeah, you gotta wait. It's 10 minutes. You gotta wait 8 minutes. You gotta wait 5 minutes. So, needless to say, that was my screw up. I screwed up, and I made a mistake. I didn't look through everything that I needed to look through because I was rushing. And that's just a lesson learned that, sometimes no matter how smart and how awesome you think you might be and how you might think you know everything, even though you've done it 100 times. Make sure you look at what you're doing before you publish something that's going to be, across your whole environment. Because something like that would happen. And it happened. And I'm lucky that it wasn't something that was like really crucial. It was just something that was really stupid. And it was just annoying. So that's just something that happened. And it was a mistake. And everybody was pretty mad. And I heard about it all day long, and it was fine. I didn't really care. I knew I made a mistake. I owned up to it right away. I just kept saying, yeah, I screwed up. I'm an idiot, whatever. I owned up to it though, and that's the next thing. Own your mistakes. Own it. I don't care how big a mistake it is. I don't care how small it is. I don't care what happens. Own it. As soon as it happens, own your mistakes. You are going to look better owning your mistake than if you're like, I didn't do that. No, don't look at me. I didn't do that. Look at this guy over here. He might have done that, but I didn't do that. Own your damn mistakes. That looks so much better. You might get in trouble. That happens. Sometimes they might look at you a little bit better because, wow, this dude owned his mistake and he knows he screwed up, but he still owned it. And that looks good for you. So that's my story about me screwing up even a week ago, even though I've been in this field for as long as I have. It still happens, and it'll happen to you. And don't fret it. Don't let it bother you, because it's going to happen. Just take it with stride and use it as a learning experience like I will, and move on. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that kind of helps you guys in your, learning experiences. And that's it. Take it easy.